In the year 2000, Iftikhar Muhammad Chaudhary was elevated to the Supreme Court, and 5 years later, in May 2005, he was appointed Chief Justice of Pakistan. Tensions between Chaudhary and Pervez Musharraf arose when several people were allegedly picked by American and Pakistani agencies without legal warrants of arrest or court orders. These were challenged by the Supreme Court, which directed representatives of the Interior Ministry and military agencies to appear in court. Subsequently, despite resistance, the government was forced to release 107 missing persons. Tensions between the two reached their zenith when Musharraf suspended Chaudhary for alleged charges of misconduct and authority on March 9, 2007, after the latter refused to tender his resignation. This set off a constitutional crisis which was met with outrage and protests across the country from Pakistan's legal community, led by the President of the Supreme Court Bar Association of Pakistan, Aetzaz Ehsan, as well as several former presidents including Ali Ahmed Kurd and Munir Malik. Under pressure, Musharraf reinstated Chaudhary as Chief Justice on July 20, 2007, but this did not last long. As a military ruler, he declared a state of emergency on November 3, 2007, and dismissed the Chief Justice and 60 other judges under a self-proclaimed provisional constitutional order. The Chief Justice was placed under house arrest and was released only after Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani ordered Chaudhary's release from house arrest after the PPP came into power in March 2008. Less than 5 months later, Pervez Musharraf, fearing impeachment, resigned as president in August 2008.
The deposed Chief Justice has arrived in the power base of the Nawaz League, the party that has made restoration of the deposed judges a major plank of its policy. Lawyers, political activists and civil society members received him at the Allama Iqbal International Airport while the Mall Road was presenting a festive look. Most of the banners have been put up by PMLN supporters. Trucks have also been parked along the route that will be used for the lawyers' address. The High Court has also been decorated with huge portraits of Justice Iftikhar Muhammad Chaudhary and Supreme Court Bar Association President Aetzaz Ehsan. Earlier in the day, the deposed Chief Justice addressed his supporters in Multan, the starting point of the long march. He stressed the need of independence of the judiciary, which he said will create a sense of security amongst the people.
अब इंसाफ हमारा हक है, इंसाफ की गारंटी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने हमको दी हुई है और इंसाफ हमको सिर्फ अदलिया दिलवा सकती है। इसीलिए आप लोगों ने आज़ाद अदलिया की कोशिश शुरू की है। आज़ाद अदलिया की कोशिश करते हुए ये लोग आपके हमरकाब हैं। अब आपकी यही कोशिश होनी चाहिए कि जितनी से जितनी ज़्यादा आप कोशिश करें, आज़ाद अदलिया के लिए करें, सुप्रीमेसी ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के लिए करें और रूल ऑफ लॉ के लिए करें, ताकि लोगों को सुख का सांस लेने का मौका मिले।
In his speech, Supreme Court Bar Association President Aetzaz Ehsan said it was the lawyers who challenged the might of President Pervez Musharraf.
9 मार्च 2007 को पाकिस्तान के वुकला ने उसके खिलाफ अलम बगावत बुलंद किया। उसकी वर्दी उतरी तो इसलिए कि उसको हमने कमजोर किया। उसने जिला वतन क़यादतों से बातचीत करने, जिनका कहता था कि ये वापस आएंगे तो मेरी लाश पे वापस आएंगे, उनसे समझौते किए तो इसलिए क्योंकि उसको मसनद से खींचकर हम नीचे गिरा रहे थे। वो जाके सर के बल गिरा।
Ali Ahmed Kurd also delivered a fiery speech and said the lawyers will stage such long marches until Musharraf steps down.
हमारी मासूमियत और कबूतर और फाख्ता जैसे मासूम परिंदों की मासूमियत एक है। हम मासूम जरूर है, मगर इस वक्त पाकिस्तान की सबसे बड़ी ताकत अवाम हमारे साथ।
The District Bar Council and the Lahore High Court Bar have finalized preparation for Justice Chaudhary's address.
We are fully supporting that as a party. I am representing PMLN, and there are very clear instructions from the party to welcome the long march people in all the cities, and especially Chief Justice. So we are giving them the full protocol.
Have arranged for 500,000 persons sitting arrangement, and we have also arranged for dinner for these persons.
Though the number of participants in Multan was lesser than expected, the Lahore show may draw large crowds because it is the power base of the party that is the main supporter of the lawyers' movement.
However, although the new PPP-led government promised to establish an independent judiciary, it repeatedly delayed any decision pertaining to the reinstatement of the Chief Justice. This led to Nawaz Sharif, whose party was the coalition partner of the PPP, to join the opposition. Sharif had been enraged after Zardari had dismissed Punjab provincial government led by Shehbaz Sharif and, through a Supreme Court ruling, barred him and his brother from holding an elected office. Protests began again, and this time gained momentum, culminating in a country-wide long march in March 2009, from Karachi to Islamabad with the participation of the PMLN and the PTI, which eventually resulted in the reinstatement of Iftikhar Mohammad Chaudhary as the Chief Justice on March 17, 2009. In many ways, the 60-year-old Chief Justice became the embodiment of the desire of the people of Pakistan for a change and a fairer society.